In 30 days, you can get monetized. Just post for 30 days and you got it. Get it? No. Good morning, y'all. I'm giving you a Christmas morning aesthetic today. I am downstairs in my main room, then we're gonna get carpet redone. Anyways, today we are talking about if YouTube is actually monetizing small creators in 30 days. If you've seen that title, that is the new thing that's been going around. That's the new trend, I feel. In one of my last videos, we talked about if YouTube is actually on easy mode. Thank y'all so much for the love on that, because I was kind of responding to the trend, just sharing my thoughts as a small creator. Obviously, it would be nice to get monetized, but that is not the only reason why I'm on YouTube. I'm very honest about that. So in me making my videos, no, it's not just to create content for monetization. I'm doing this for y'all, but I'm also doing this for me too. I say this in my how my life changed with less than 600 subscribers video, but this is a creative outlet for me. I do want to provide, valuable content for my viewers, but I acknowledge that vlogs aren't necessarily great for success on your YouTube channel, especially if you have a small following. If you see me posting vlogs, I'm doing that for me. So I want to look back on this because life is too short. Life is too short, and I want to look back on the times I shared with my husband and my dog, see what I used to look like. I just want to make that clear. All right, let's get into this trend. I'm going to be looking at 3 content creators today. I know we didn't really go through a lot of content creators last time in my videos. Again, I want you to consider the people who are saying these things. Consider the creators who are saying YouTube is monetizing smaller creators in 30 days. What does that title mean? What does that title imply? To me, that implies in 30 days, you can get monetized. Just post for 30 days and you got it. Get it? No. Okay, and this is not a hate video. Any of the creators that I show in this video, please do not send any hate. Actually, show them love, and we'll explain why. But first, I want you to ask yourself and do your own research, form your own opinion. When you're seeing these trends on YouTube, who is saying it? Do they already have a successful YouTube channel? That's number one. Because just like we talked about before in my easy mode video, they figured out what worked for them. They kind of put their toes in the water already. If you're a smaller creator still trying to figure out what you're good at, what viewers like seeing you do, your rhythm, your setup for filming, they've already figured that out, okay? And we'll talk about that. Another thing, I want you to consider if a smaller creator is putting content creation videos. I know this seems ironic for me, but I do have other videos that are successful. If a smaller creator is creating YouTube growth content, I want you to consider, is that their niche? Okay, I want you to look at, okay, they also have makeup videos and they talk about the trends for YouTube growth. Are they just doing that for viewership? And if so, that's okay, honestly. Like I said, everyone should get a YouTube plate to eat. But I want you to think about, and someone mentioned this in my comments in one of my other videos. I'm gonna place it right here, but someone mentioned that they see these YouTube easy mode videos and the other videos that creator posted had like 37 views. And you know what? 37 people is a lot of people, but if one video has 1,000 views, sorry, my dog's walking around. If one video has 1,000 views, but the rest of their videos do not, they kind of have like 20 to 30. That person is still growing. I don't think that we should say we should click off of their channel. I think you should still look at their channel, see if your interest aligns with what their niche is. But if it's clear that they're trying to just get viewership, I don't think that's necessarily my taste. But it's whatever. Do not send hate to anyone. I think we should support other small channels, but do not do sub for sub, y'all. YouTube does not support that. And when they're reviewing your channel for monetization, they look into that stuff, okay? And also that's not organic. You're not getting monetized naturally for that, if that makes sense. It's not an organic way to gain subscribers and viewership, okay? We're gonna go ahead and review 3 different YouTube channels, and then we're gonna respond, and I'm gonna give y'all some commentary on what they're not saying. First YouTuber, and I think she's Filipino as well. I got a question in the comments if I'm Filipino. Yes, I am. So send love to my ate over here, Jen Navarro. She currently has almost 7,000 subscribers. She had a video blow up, and I'm gonna put the screenshot, but she had a video blow up, and she said, I got monetized on YouTube in 30 days as a content creator over 40. Yes, We love to see people of all ages, shapes, colors get here on YouTube. That's perfect. But that title, so let's dissect that. And also she responds to this too. What does that title imply? It implies that in 30 days, she got monetized, right? Say hello to Mochi. What I liked about what she said in that video is she disclosed some things. She made it clear that she's had a YouTube channel for a while. She had history of posting on YouTube, but she really was consistent starting in December of 2023. And then she was more so consistent, like posting daily or almost daily for a month and 3 days starting September 2024. So what she was implying is that across the span of 30 days, she did get monetized because she was posting so much. I know the title can be misleading in her video, but what I liked about what she did is she made specific points on why she felt she got monetized in 30 days. If you review her channel a little bit, and I did not watch every single video, but I did watch a few of her videos, go check her out. Go show her some love, you guys. Subscribe, watch her videos. Do not send her any hate, send her positivity over there. She also gives you tips in her video about what worked well for her. I like the video. At first, when I was watching and I was like, okay, you know, did she really get monetized in 30 days? No, technically not. But with her consistency and her efforts, that's how she feels she did. You can claim that's, you know, a clickbaity title or whatever. And I can see how that can be that. And I think she acknowledges that too. But what she did though, that I think made it make sense, is she really just said, hey, I was really consistent for a month or 3 days, and that's how I got monetized. Take with it what you will. I'm not trying to mislead you guys. And she puts a part 2 to that video saying, I misled you. There's a long comment in regards to that saying, hey, you didn't get monetized in 30 days. You got monetized in 10 months. But anyways, go check out her videos. I'm not here to review every single point that came out in her video, but go check out her channel, okay? And I'm also gonna put it down in the description box down below. Next creator that I saw doing this title, because I've seen this title a lot. There's a lot of videos now that say YouTube is monetizing creators in 30 days. Let's look at Frankie 2. Let's talk about what she discloses. She discloses that she already has a main channel of 70,000 plus subscribers on her other channel. Her other channel is a different niche. It's not YouTube growth. I think like her most recent video was about ways to get out of a creative block or something like that. I'll put the screenshot up here. Again, we're not sending any hate to these channels, okay? But Frankie 2, that's her channel now, talking about YouTube monetizing small creators. Her main channel is different. What I want to say again is that, you know, she's dipped her toes in the water. She kind of knows what works well for her already. I like that she discloses that she has a main channel. She kind of talks about YouTube being on easy mode, which we talked about before, but she kind of does the tips that she says. She mentions that people are talking in their cars. They're not doing a lot of editing. They're not doing kind of like the flashy editing, which I agree with. I feel like we've seen time and time again, people just talking to the camera and they're getting views for that. So I definitely agree. And she's had some comments in her videos saying, hey, this is true, I got monetized in 5 weeks. We will get to my response. Again, I just wanted to acknowledge another creator who's saying this, and she's already had some success. Well, 70,000 is a lot of subscribers. Take that with what you will. A third creator, and I would say I don't know much about him because he doesn't have that much disclosed. From what I understand as a viewer, he is a smaller creator like me, and he doesn't have like a previous following or a work history in radio like Miss Jen Navarro, and he doesn't have a previous main channel that's super successful like Frankie 2. His name is Brighton Pollard. Go ahead, show his page some love. Again, I'm gonna put everybody's channels in my description down below. He has the same title. YouTube is monetizing small creators in 30 days. He also has a part 2 to that as well. So go check out what he says. I think he's doing really well. He's really talking about what he's posted and what's worked well for him, what's not worked well. He kind of shows you his analytics, and he's like saying, hey, the YouTube monetizing small creators in 30 days titles are doing well for him versus his Korean glass skincare video. Keep that in mind. We're gonna talk about that too. But he talks about that, and he's talked about how just sitting and talking to the camera has done really well for him. People, they may come for the title, but they stay for his personality. I really like his personality. Sorry, my dog's walking. I encourage you to watch everyone's videos. As a summary too, they're also saying really just start now, which I agree with. Better to start now than start later. They're also saying do a YouTube posting challenge. So really trying to post daily. I think it's like a YouTube 75-day challenge or a YouTube 30-day challenge. I've seen both, and I agree with both. I think If you can post every single day, that is going to give you success fast. I think you have to ask yourself quality over quantity, because if you're doing a bunch of videos unedited, and if your end goal is getting PR packages and maybe creating a podcast or creating a business, merch, I think you'd have to ask yourself, again, the quality over quantity, and if you are getting those opportunities in the future, how are your past videos going to be perceived, and will they be enough for that? I don't know. Let's get down to what they're not saying and things that I think as a viewer seeing this title on a lot of videos. And this is my opinion. If you have a different opinion, please list it in the comment section down below. We are a community. I think we can have a conversation. If you disagree with me, you disagree with me. You know, we're human. Again, content creation is not my main niche. I want to help y'all, and I kind of do what I want. Again, I think I got 1,000 subscribers by doing what I want on this channel. If you disagree with that, and I've seen people say, you're not going to get more than 500 views if you do that, which is not true, because I have a video with 22,000 views. I have a video with 27,000 views now that are well within my niche, like fashion, wellness, and lifestyle. I see what they're saying, but I disagree. Think about your creators right now that you watch. One creator that I watch is Jessie Woo. She's been in the YouTube game for more than 12 years. She's been on social media for a while. She's a singer, she's an actress, she's a comedian. She uses her platform to discuss politics, and she really gives people advice, and she advocates for Black women. If you think about that, I love watching her a lot. She's really funny too. She does several things. Let's unpack her talents, right? She's a musician. If she only had music on her YouTube channel, that's fine, but I think the reason why she's so successful is because she also has people interested in her as a person. For your niche and for your channel, I want you to ask yourself, do you just want to have a YouTube growth channel? You know, talking about YouTube trends, talking about YouTube growth? Or do you want people to like you for your personality, like Brighton said? Do you want people to like you for the art that you create? I think that's something that we have to ask ourselves with these content creation videos, which I know is kind of ironic because my last couple videos are content creation, but I do have a cruise vlog coming on Sunday. Anyways, I know it sounds funny. Just think about that. I'm not doing this for the money only, you guys. Like, if I get monetized this year, amazing. I think you should be paid for your talents and your work. YouTube is more to me than just a paycheck. We talked about YouTube doing well, but do you want all of your videos to be YouTube growth? If you type in how much YouTube paid me for my first YouTube paycheck, look at all of those creators and look at what their niche is. I guarantee you a lot of their niches are not just YouTube growth. I think it's okay to dive into other topics and other trends. That's just the way it is. And you can get different viewers that way. I have found other creators from different videos and that's not their niche, and I still follow them. You know what? It's your channel. You do what you want as long as you're not hurting anyone, you know what I mean? I do want to acknowledge that I love the full disclosures, and we talked about that when we were reviewing the different YouTube channels, but I like that Frankie mentioned that she's already had a main channel. I like that Jen Navarro talked about her history with working for a radio station, so she's kind of used to talking to people, being in front of a microphone. And I like that Brighton said he's done all kinds of videos, but he saw what has worked. If you think about that, obviously YouTube growth channels work. I think if I look back at my videos, trying on dresses worked really well. Teaching people how to shave went really well. And that video does so well, I'm so surprised. And also the YouTube growth video has done really well. So for me, you know, moving forward, I could totally be like, those things went well, I'm gonna keep doing it. And I think I will, but I also wanna post other videos that I want to, because in the long run, if I'm looking for collaborations in the future for fashion, then I wanna continue doing fashion videos as well. If I want collaborations in the future for travel, that could also be something to consider. But I love everything in my niche. I love traveling, I love talking about wellness, and I love fashion. I could see what people are saying when they're saying, you know, niche down, but I think that also creates short success right away. And for me, I would get burnt out. At the end of the day, do the research, form your own opinion. There's these trends that are going on, but really dive into the channel. I think you should watch other creators' channels and just see what their channels are about beyond the YouTube growth videos. And if their channel is about YouTube growth, then that's great. You have a lot of resources there. I will say there are two creators that I do love watching for YouTube growth content. One is Sarah Ann Novio. She's another fellow Filipina. Go check out her channel. She used to have a beauty and makeup channel. She rebranded. She started this channel from scratch and she got monetized in like a matter of months. And she used to manage social media accounts as well. but go give her a follow. She talks about creating content. The other content creator I love watching for YouTube growth is Vanessa Lau. She's great. She has a lot of information. I don't think any of the content creators I showed today have ill intention. I think this title can imply like, hey viewer, you do get monetized in 30 days. But I think what we also need to do is do the research on the creator saying this, okay? I don't know. Is YouTube actually monetizing small creators in 30 days? Let me know in the comment section down below. In my video about getting 4,000 watch hours, but I'm not monetized yet, a lot of y'all showed love to that, and thank you so much. But I saw so many comments of saying, I'm this close, or I've been monetized, but it's super hard to still get the viewership after getting monetized. I've seen, hey, I'm doing shorts and long form content, but I just don't feel like I'm getting the viewership that I'm looking for. That's another reason for you to keep doing the research and seeing what's working well. But take a look at your own analytics. You know, what in the past has worked well? And if that video worked well, do you want to keep creating that content? You want to ask yourself, if something worked well and I would keep creating that content, will I get burned out? I don't know. Should you try it? Ask yourself. Anyways, that is it for today's video, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. It's always good to see your face. And thank you so much for the love on the past 2 videos I created. I literally made those at like 2 a.m. right before I had to go out of town. And I did not expect to come back after being out of town for a week. Just so much love. Y'all had some really great discussions in the comment section there. Again, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. If you don't, I just appreciate you being here, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.